going to enjoy finishing what I started with Planet Vegeta.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
I was under the assumption that I have showcased or reviewed about every live-action Dragon Ball Z video online, all the way from Light of Hope to Dragon Ball Z Fall of Man. I've seen about everything and reviewed about everything, even reviewing Dragon Ball Evolution. Ugh. But today I actually have found something that I have not seen before, and that is a new Dragon Ball live action trailer that comes to us from K&K Productions, a small UK production company that works in special effects, huge costume designs, and really intricate professional looking backgrounds. These guys have come out with several videos on live action Dragon Ball Z, most of these being teasers to either the Saiyan arc or the Namek arc, which is actually kind of interesting to jump into because a lot of these live action ones all kind of focus around Cell or the androids. So it is cool to see like the earlier DBZ stuff. The only thing with these is that there are like 5 or 6 different teasers and trailers, and there is no movie out yet. So it's almost like a teaser for what they believe the Saiyan Saga arc could look like, but they're not actually making a Saiyan Saga arc, they're just making the teasers for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and showcase all these different teasers, give you guys a rundown on them, because these guys have made a name for themselves in not only the special effects surrounding the energy blast and the transformations, but also the character casting, specifically on Goku. To me, they have one of the most realistic acting Gokus in live action. They have an entire segment where they pretend, with acting, that Goku is in the set with them doing some tests, showing them different transformations, different abilities, as they all pretend they are in a reality TV show surrounding Goku, as he just works with these guys in this sort of scientific testing area, almost like if the people behind Capsule Corp were testing Goku and trying to see what makes him tick, trying to see how strong a Saiyan can actually be, which is a missed opportunity in the anime. So today I'm going to be showing you guys these teasers. Let's jump into the Saiyan Saga.
Nah.
Well, Nappa, looks like we're going to planet Earth.
So I was talking about how great Goku was, but their Vegeta is like some live action gold. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the attire that these guys are wearing because it looks very similar to something like Zack Snyder would do with the Saiyans, like a Zack Snyder inspired Saiyan outfit. But I do like the casting. Like, I like the way that Vegeta talks, he acts. Nappa looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is awesome. And their scouters are holograms instead of actual physical scouters, which is an interesting choice. Next, we have the Saiyan Saga that begins with the arrival of the Saiyans and news crews trying to get to the crater site and see exactly what landed in the city when Nappa destroys everyone, same as what happened in the anime. Now, as the Z Fighters confront the Saiyans in one of my favorite moments in Dragon Ball Z, I do have to note that I think that they all look really good. Specifically Piccolo with his prosthetics, with his makeup, definitely looks realistic. Now, the only one that I have an issue with that has haunted my dreams forever is Chaozu. Like, look at this thing, man. This thing is creepy pasta material if I ever saw it. He will haunt my dreams forever. Imagine walking into your room and this guy is just floating in the corner. It is extremely uncanny valley, and it feels a little bit off when everything else looks so good.
This is gonna be one hell of a party.
The fighting then devolves on all the Z fighters attacking Nappa, who is now armorless and shirtless but without any injuries to speak of, and this fighting isn't the same fighting that we've seen in other live action movies and TV shows that are on Dragon Ball Z on YouTube. No, it doesn't have a huge amounts of special effects, at least not in every single movement they make. Some movements are a little bit faster than others, but mainly this is like martial arts, MMA type of fighting where opponents are striking, kicking, blocking, all in relative normal pace. But every beat is here: the destruction of Chaozu, the defeat of all the Z fighters, and the death of Piccolo, leading up to Goku coming in. And Goku and Vegeta are the ones that are moving a lot faster with a lot more special effects, a lot more blurry cam, a lot more speed and striking impact when it comes to their fight, that I believe that this, if made into a TV series or a movie, would be the climax of the show, leading all the way to Gallic Gun versus Kamehameha. Now, Kamehameha Kaioken versus Gallic Gun looks amazing in this. It definitely gets a lot of what the anime made right, which is the impact, destructive nature of this attack. Attacks that feel like they will destroy and eliminate everything around its surroundings. I feel like that's lost in a lot of Dragon Ball. The original clash between Goku and Vegeta definitely brings that home. Next, we skip to Goku, and Goku is having a bit of monologue here that is reminiscent of the anime, but not entirely the same thing. Overall, this one's a small teaser to Super Saiyan. He transforms, and to me, it looks exactly what I would imagine it to look like. It looks exactly like Light of Hope showcases it to be, so I think it looks fine. The thing that is the most striking is Planet Namek. Planet Namek would be the hardest to make, even for a large studio, so the fact that K&K is able to reproduce it almost effortlessly is a huge testament as to exactly how much value they have here in these live action shorts. Now this is where we jump back into a little bit more of Uncanny Valley here with the introduction of Frieza. Now Frieza himself, his body, everything looks so realistic, like it feels like you can reach out and touch him, probably the way that they made the actor. They have him covered in CGI, but also a humanoid actor right there to begin with. But it's his face that is the most unsettling, definitely feels like horror here. And I mean, I just feel like there could be a little bit more development on this character's design. It's not horrible, but again, it is a little bit in that Chaozu zone, not as scary as Chaozu, but it is kind of there. But Frieza does have really cool lines. Whoever is the voice actor, unless they took this from the anime, sounds exactly spot on. So I think that this is all right. They just need to put a little bit more work into Frieza. The last bit of live action goodness that I have for you guys is basically going back to the Saiyan Saga, an entirely new Goku, which I believe this is the Goku that we see in the reality TV show style Goku. Completely different. This dude's buff as all hell, and he is about to just go ham with the Kamehameha against Vegeta, which I'm assuming is Vegeta, or he could just be doing Kamehameha on his own. But it is a revamped version. This came out in 2015. I believe this is the newest one of the live actions, and yeah, it's just an upgraded version of it. Definitely has the same intensity, cool backdrop, great character design. I mean, it's just Goku, but it definitely, like, the Goku doesn't feel out of place, you know. Definitely feels like this could actually be Goku, so I definitely dig it. Besides that, there are a lot of live action projects on K&K's YouTube channel. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description below in the top comment. Go ahead and check it out, guys, because it is definitely worth your time. And yeah, just go ahead and subscribe, because I'm sure they're gonna come out with more DBZ live action soon, hopefully. And until then, I'm gonna be waiting and subscribed to that channel. If you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag and the video squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I'm going to give a shout out to the Juice Edition. Bro, this fan manga is probably the best I've seen so far. This has to continue. Well, Rising Fist said he's working on part 2. Can't wait for it to drop. Make sure to subscribe to Rising Fist's channel for more videos. This is going to be Black Scape signing off. Take care, guys.
Planet Namek will never forget the name Frieza. Subscribe for more content. Or perish.